Hi folks, welcome to another one of our board reviews. Another brand new Channel Islands model has just come in. Another Dane Reynolds model as well. Everything he touches seems to turn to gold, and this board is certainly getting rave reviews worldwide. 2012 SEMA Board of the Year, so it has been noticed as being a board that works. Really well suited to the East Coast this. Nice flat entry rocker, bit of flip in the nose, not a lot but just enough to make it still work in small rampy conditions. You're looking to ride this relatively small surf, probably maybe a foot up to say, just overhead high is its optimum conditions. You could maybe push it a bit more, but essentially it's going to maximise smaller, weaker, crapper surf. But it'll still fly if it's 2-3 foot and rampy with a bit of down the line speed. You're going to get up and going quick on this, as you'll see Mr. Reynolds doing on most of his new videos. I'm not suggesting everyone's going to be riding them like that, but it's got features such as the wide tail, width through the centre, that's going to help your kind of intermediates in the longer lengths and your more advanced surfers in the shorter lengths, and maximise smaller, weaker, less than perfect surf. Underneath, really wide through the centre, good float, good volume, relatively flat through the first half of the board. It does go into a double. It's very subtle at first, a little bit deeper through the Neckbeard logo there. If I just manoeuvre the board around, you might be able to see that a bit better. So getting deeper through the entry to the fins, and then it maintains that, pretty much. There's a little bit of flip in the tail, but it's still concave through the tail as well. If I show you that, you'll see the rise section through the stringer. So that's just helping force water out between the fins, creating thrust and drive, and also keeping it nice and loose as well. And you've got that kind of ridge running through the stringer line, so it's allowing the board to kind of manoeuvre from rail to rail nice and quick. You need that with the tail that wide to to kind of maintain that manoeuvrability, to allow it to manoeuvre from rail to rail. If you're coming up the wave face and obviously turning back to cut back, you need that the board to transition well. The wide tail is giving you heaps of drive, small waves in particular. As you're pushing and depressing on that tail, you're getting good drive through your fins. It's not sinking too much. It's relatively thin, it's not overly thick, so that wide template is giving sufficient flow without it being overly thick as well, so you still get a feel through your turns and slightly better surf. What you also need, and you do get it with this model, is with these wider tails, so then to work well in better quality surf or smaller rampy stuff, you need this sharp rail edge. It's very sharp through the tail and very soft and forgiving up front. It does sharpen again fairly quick, to be fair. We're used to seeing this in high performance shortboards, maybe in this kind of region, and it's starting to sharpen up, maybe about 3 inches in front of the front fins. Plenty of bite and drive. It's not going to catch you out that, but when you are turning, you want to be quite purposeful with your turns. Get the board on a rail and it'll perform. Loads of fin options, quad fin thruster, 5-zer, however you want to ride it. You can mix it up. Also available custom orders. You can colour coordinate your future fin plugs and your future fins. Obviously you can make these boards up as you want. You can colour coordinate with your logos if you fancy. You can move the logos around on the board. So fully customised boards are available. We carry the stock models that you'll see on the Channel Islands website, but you can order them as and when you want. Because you've got the carbon tail pads on just to stop the tail from compressing down. Even in small rampy surf, you are going to be laying this over, putting it on a rail when you want to be turning it properly. You can still ride it like a shortboard if you're a bit more aggressive with your turns, but you are going to obviously compress the decks more. So they're a real good feature. I would always add them if you are pre-ordering a board or if you're ordering a custom. Fantastic board for UK use, really good for the East Coast as well. Flat entry rocker, width all the way through, nice wide tail shape. It's going to turn on a sixpence but still catch waves. Probably one of the best East Coast summer boards we've got in at the minute.